Insight. 14.
14. Okay. She's not lying, but she's definitely hiding something.
Delvin,
Yeah?
do you know how long it takes for someone to become a hag?
No. It takes a lifetime.
Then you're not Lisa. Because she only disappeared a short time ago, lady.
And as she brings her hand down, she goes back into the young girl.
Yeah, I know about glamour.
But did you know that a month ago it wasn't glamour? I turned 13. That's when the transformation happens.
It doesn't make sense because you hadn't been raised by a hag. Unless there's something he's not telling me.
Your mother was not a hag. No. Your wife was not a hag. My mother was. You've heard of changelings. Children taken and replaced.
Yes, my mother often accused me of being a changeling when I misbehaved.
Well, then.
So where's the real Lisa?
I'm afraid she was gone long before I was placed back in her crib.
Radovan, before I do anything else, what are your feelings? Do you want to bring her home or not? I'm going to take your indecisiveness as a no and deck her.
Ooh. This will be a surprise round because she was not expecting to get punched.
Glisca has a thing about kids getting hurt. 25 to hit.
That hits.
And it's an additional d6 for it being unarmed. 11.
Okay.
And then kicking my axe up into my hand from the corpse. Because I left it planted.
Make an initiative roll.
Oh, 8.
You said 11?
8. Although they do sound similar.
No, I meant 11 damage.
Yes.
Delvin is laying on the ground. Radovid's going to be out of this combat because he has no idea what to do. Making it, regrettably, your turn.
Alright, so axe in hand. I am not going to reckless attack only because I do not want her having advantage on hitting me. I am, how many rages a day do I have? 4. Okay, good. I raged once during the fight at the pit, the scarecrows, the gnomes. I have one more.
Yep.
Alright, so last one. Keeping track of a game that happened weeks ago. That is 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay, and then my second attack natural 11.
Does not.
So that's 2, 7, 8, 15. So yeah,
Is that 14?
15.
15. Okay. Making it her turn.
Ugh. Ugh.
She looks at you after getting hit. The cut with the axe coming across her thing. You could have been one of my greatest desserts. Make a wisdom save.
12.
12 is the DC.
Oh!
You feel magic wash over your mind from her words, how she spits them, and how vile the look on her face is. And you shake it off. Making it Delvin's turn. Delvin,
I thought he was sitting this out.
Radovan is sitting
Oh, because he doesn't know
because
what to
he
do.
doesn't know what to do.
Right, right.
Delvin launches a bolt of flame into the area and hits the wall. And it goes and knocks over a couple of vials of something gross that shatter and catch on fire. Making it your turn.
Look as though she caught me off guard, holding my action. If I do that, do I still get 2 attacks when she moves?
So you're holding your action to attack if she moves. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, looking like it worked and waiting to see what she does.
Okay. She grins broadly, starts to stand up taller, and vanishes.
Ah, that's not what was supposed to happen! I see what they call them. Hags, you hag. So I start breaking everything in the room.
Make a strength roll.
8.
Bringing it to Delvin's turn.
We need to have a talk. When we're having a moment like that where we're showing off, I need you to work with me.
He doesn't do anything useful. You hear him saying something, and nothing happens. About that time, he roars out in pain as a pair of claws appear from the air, swiping down his torso and just shredding him before he passes out from agony. That snaps Radovid out of it. He will be able to do something next round, but it is your turn. As she grins.
Natural 20, reckless attacking. Go in. So 31 is my base max damage. 38.
And then you get an extra die 10 for being the half orc.
47. That was my first attack.
So you come down, and you come down hard on the arms, and it cuts right through this one, and it's just dangling on by some sinew. This one still looks functional.
Instance of reckless attacking. Another natural 20.
So 31 plus.
Yep. $46.
She is not looking good.
So it's on her arms.
She pulls back, everything looking broken and damaged. Looks at you. Looks at Radovan. And in that sweet girl voice, Papa, help me. He blinks. And he does not hit her when he swings his axe. For her action, she disappears. Making it your turn.
Stand over Delvin.
A couple moments go by. Your rage
I-
leaves.
So if I keep attacking,
You have to attack something or be attacked.
I start attacking the room. Breaking stuff. Because like I told that little girl, it starts with breaking furniture.
Make an athletics roll.
25.
Okay. So you kick over a chair and shatter it against the wall.
If I break enough stuff, does my movement speed go up?
No. Diablo 3 reference. But I need you to make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Well, that's it. Because I rolled a 17, and then a 2. 10.
Okay. So you kick the chair and it spins and it hits the table and swoosh, and that's this round. You do have 2 attacks if you want to try hurling something else.
And it's still disadvantage?
Still disadvantage because you can't see where she is.
Right.
Actually, no, I apologize. Are you reckless attacking and just throwing things?
No, I'm not reckless attacking. I'm just attacking the stuff.
Okay.
21.
21 would still hit. I need you to roll a die 4 as improvised weapon
With strength?
with your strength and your rage bonus.
10.
How do you want to do this?
So, you said that when I threw the chair, it hit the table. When it hits the table, guessing going to just swing my axe, catching the table, and then throwing it into something.
So essentially just flipping it to the other side of the room?
After picking up speed with it.
Gotcha. So
Momentum, that's the word.
hitting it with your axe is just stupid noisy. You and it and breaks over the hag. And you see her laying broken and battered and bleeding on the ground.
Evil Dead has taught me well. Excuse me. Army of Darkness has taught me well. Leap up with my axe and come down.
Ooh.
Now that she's visible.
You don't even have to roll for that. So you get in, you jump up and black and green ichor. And this room is filled with bits of dark fairies.
I am uncomfortable.
We should see if she had anything worth keeping.
I really thought that these moments were supposed to be some kind of elation. I feel gross.
Like magic rings or something.
More like poor Lisa. Let's start looking for stuff.
Make an investigation roll.
8. Gosh. She already said that seeking stuff out is not her strong suit.
You see a lot of little potion things like around this room. None of it's labeled.
I start putting stuff in a bag like, I don't know, we'll figure it out. I unroll one, and it looks like a skull, but it's really a llama. And yeah, just start putting stuff in bags.
Awesome. Can you help me get up with the...
Just a second. You're not going anywhere. Walk over to Radovan.
He's staring down at the body.
Hey. We did exactly what we said we would do. If something had happened, took care of it. I know that this took on new layers of awful,
He turns.
but it's gonna be okay.
Breaks off part of the wall that had caught fire. Just drops it on the body, which...
I was gonna wait to set this place on fire till he had left, but if that's cathartic, I grab Delvin, throw him over my shoulder. Sorry.
Delvin's like... the whole time.
And, well, while I have him on my shoulder, how fast is the fire spreading, or is it just the body?
It's just the body.
Okay, so with him on my shoulder, can I roll another investigation to search the rest of the room?
There are some other rooms in this area that you haven't explored.
Bring him with me to make sure he's safe, because I don't know if she has other minions or not. So going into those rooms. Next room is, you'd think I'd have this memorized, 14.
So when you go into the room, it looks almost like a barracks. There's a triple-decker bunk bed, a couple of chests, and wall hangings for where weapons would go.
Set him down. Keep an eye out, will you?
Yeah, okay.
And start kicking open the chests.
When you open the first two chests, it's clothes and little bowls with some red residue in the bottom. When you go to kick open the third chest, it does not open right away.
Hit the lock.
Make your strength check.
24.
Wow.
Natural 20.
So when you open it up, inside you find a host of small gems and some copper and some silver and a few gold pieces. And the chest is, this big compared to you.
Pick it up. I'm not going to be greedy. We need to get going. Set the chest down. Pick up Delvin.
I can walk, I think.
Put Delvin down.
Oh, no, it's okay. Okay.
Pick up the chest. Put my axe over my shoulder.
What about that room?
What's one more room gonna hurt? Go over. Was that Delvin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thought it was a sick little goblin. Okay. No offense, Delvin.
Not taken.
And yeah, head over to that room.
Okay. When you open this room, it's filled with really thick moss. There's a small. It has to be her room, where she sleeps. What would be like a chest of drawers is completely grown over with moss and mold, and it's black and it's green.
I look at Delvin.
Lichen.
I know that there's probably something really important in here.
It's right there. It's right there. It's on the bed. It's on that mattress.
Oh, good. Go over and look.
You get over there, and it's a bracelet.
Ah, pick it up.
It's, when you pick it up, strings of algae and grossness drip from it. And it smells like it's been in a bog. I'll take that. I can carry it.
This is what you want to carry?
I'll give it back to
Why?
you.
What is it?
I don't know. I have to look at it.
What is it, Delvin?
It glows.
What is it,
It
Delvin?
glows. It glows. You're not even holding it above my head. He points clean, and you watch as the stuff go. It leaves behind. It's actually not a bracelet once it gets cleaned. It's a little tiara. And it's got several little rubies encrusted in it. And he takes it, looks at it, looks at you.
You're absolutely right. Take it and put it on.
Okay. We now have to make this happen, so we'll work on how to get you a gold tiara with little rubies for some videos some other time. Anyway, and that's all that's in this room. That's
Oh, I'm
magic.
sorry. Did you still want this?
I'll need to look at it later to see what it is.
Okay.
We should get back to town. I think we've done all the damage we can here.
Pick up the chest.
To my legs.
Radovan! Radovan, how do you say your name?
You hear thump. Thump.
Go look.
He's no longer in the kitchen, and the body is black, and it's just an ash in a T pose on the ground.
What are you doing?
You realize the thump is coming from outside.
Walk
Thump.
around the corpse and come
Thump.
up. Oh, he's cutting the
Thump.
tree down.
Thump. And yeah, when you get out there, he's got a nice divot like this from his hefty swings. Thump. Thump. Thump.
All right. Let's see if I can help. And I put all of my strength into it.
Ooh, make your strength check with advantage because how he's cutting it.
21.
So this little 40-pound girl goes running across the bog, shoulder tackles a tree that's the size of a hill giant. Timber! Pause. Game mechanically speaking, the character has aspect of the bear, which allows her for pushing items, lifting items, things of that nature to have advantage. It also doubles her carrying strength. So while she may only be this big, you know, she actually moves things like she's an ogre.
Which is why I'm able to pick up so much stuff. Again, it's a game mechanic we incorporated into the character that's for flavor, and also there is a mechanical explanation behind it. But, you know, when you have a solo character and you want something unique, it's a good way to go.
As you stand over the corpse of the tree, so when he cut it and you broke it, it didn't spray sap. It was black.
Most trees don't spray sap.
And it was deep red.
Hey, Delvin,
Yeah,
do you have any more of those fire spells left?
I sure do.
Step back.
And he holds out, instead of pointing, he holds out his hands. And across the entire log that is now laying on the ground, a jet of flame ignites and just begins cracking and popping. And you could swear that even though the limbs were all twisted together, they're now starting to unfurl and swivel and flail on their own.
My parents never mentioned this part of adventuring.
think it's different for everyone.
I think people, when they're telling the stories, just want to think about the good they did. Hey, I don't know how this feels for you. And to be 100% honest, I don't want to know how this feels for you. I never want to go through this. But today, we made it to where no one else will. And that won't fix things, but that's got to help a little.
He half puts his axe on his shoulder. We should get back to town.
Yeah.
I want a bath.
I want a pint.
I want to bathe in a pint.
I want a doctor.
Can we go to the temple? Just real quick?
Right. You know what? I need to go to the temple too. And yeah, I do end up carrying Delvin because if he has hurt legs,
Part of the way.
trying to get through this swamp, that's not going to feel good. And plus, that's going to take us even longer.
The big part of it is he would still be dragging on the ground. So you do have Radovid who throws him over his shoulder,
Okay.
fireman carry style.
Yeah, and I've got the chest and then my axe, and